platelets. Okay. Yeah, is it audible now, Samyukta? Yeah, see, all volume is so in platelets. They are actually platelets are small, irregular, tiny fragments. So they are small, irregular, and tiny, tiny fragments. Okay, of special cell. These tiny fragment cells are cells are formed in the bone marrow. We'll see what is bone marrow. See, bone marrow means there will be a bone and inside it will be hollow. Okay, and inside of this hollow you can see a network like structure of soft tissue inside the bone. Okay, so this is bone and this is soft tissue, which is bone marrow. Means it is mesh or network like structure. Network like structure. Is it audible now? I think okay. So this is bone marrow. Now in this bone marrow, this in this bone marrow, colorless, colorless, and they help in clotting the blood. Okay, they are colorless and helps in blood clot. Okay, now what is blood clot? Whenever the wound is or there is a small cut in a body, then blood will come out. Okay, and after some time you will see that a small red color lump is getting stored. Okay, the blood has stopped coming out. This is all because of this platelets. If platelets is not there, then the blood will completely come out. Then this loss of blood will make human being or animal to die. Okay, so they are colorless and helps in blood clot. Blood clot, it's very important thing which is present in blood. Okay, if a cut or wound is made, the blood starts flowing from it, and after some time the platelets, these platelets in a cut or wound. Platelets makes the plug means is something which can block the blood coming out. Okay, which makes the plug in an area of cut in the body, in the body. And this plug formation, and due to this plug formation, the blood stops coming out. Due to plug formation, blood stops stops bleeding. Okay, so this is how it, you can see the dark red spot will be formed. If platelet is not present, the blood will continue to flow out of the body, and if it is not stopped, then excess loss of blood can cause if platelet is, yeah, I will talk. Shrutika, let me write this and I will talk about that. What about the bite of leech? No. Platelet makes a clot. Okay, that stops the bleeding. So if platelets is not present, then due to excess loss of blood from the body, then due to the excess loss of blood from the body, can be fatal to animals. Not only human being. Plug means something which is, if it is any hole is there, you put some cotton to stop it, right? If your hand cut is there, you put press with the cotton act like a plug. The same way inside that body also, the platelets will form like a plug which does not allow the blood to come out. Okay, now you should think that what about leech, the leech bite. As so whenever leech bites, so let us say that this is leech. Okay, this is leech. When leech is biting to human body, then this leech will secrete one enzyme called as, what is leech? Leech is a organism which is sluggish. No, you can find in the leech. See, this is leech. Leech are the segmented parasitic or predatory worm that belongs to phylum Annelida. Can you see now? This is leech. Is that fine? So whenever leech bites, the leech will secrete. Leech secretes a chemical called hirudin. This hirudin prevents blood clot. Prevents blood clots. So blood does not clot and it comes out of human body. Human body. Yeah, it is like a worm. Okay. So this mainly happens due to this chemical, hirudin. You see this hirudin. Okay. Now we'll see about the functions of blood. Functions of blood. Can you say what is the function of blood? You can say some point. I will write it here, and I will also write. So there are various functions of blood. First one, it transports like everyone. Take your time and write the functions of blood. I'm just seeing your text. Okay, as much function you know, and I will also write. You just see. See the first function, second function. Carries water to parts of the body. Third function. Many functions are there. The few function I will write, and you check whether what I'm writing is matching with your or not. Oxygen and carries O2 and CO2 during circulation. Fourth point, it carries waste product. Waste product like urea from liver to kidney. We'll see in this chapter only. We'll see how urea from kidney is transported out of body. See, only Yashwant, Kanish, Rashmi. What about others, Shrutika? for excretion in urine. Fifth one, protects the body from disease. Okay, so these are the some functions which I have written about it. Yeah, CO2, it carries CO2 to the heart. Blood has one type of cell called as RBC, which can contain hemoglobin. No, that is we are writing functions. Okay, the next topic we'll see blood vessels. Blood vessels. Okay, here these are like a tube or pipe. Like you see in your home on the terrace, there is a tank, and in all the floors, you can see there is a pipe connection, and through the pipe, all the water is going through. So, same way, imagine the tank is a heart, and in the tank, there is a water that is a blood, and the pipe which is connected to all parts of the house, to the tap and wash basin, bathroom, kitchen, everywhere, they are like a blood vessels. Okay, so whenever water you need, you will open the tap and you can see the water is coming. So same way, our blood vessel is also just like a tubes or a pipe which carries the blood. Blood cannot flow throughout the muscles and cells. That is not possible, so that the cells can be uh, nourished by the blood. Okay. So the most important is blood is required. Blood vessels are required for carrying the blood. So we can say these are tubes. Imagine it can be tubes or pipes, okay, that carry blood throughout the body, throughout the throughout the body. It runs between the heart, rest of the body, lungs, kidney, liver, stomach, intestine, brain, eye, even to the nails, even under the hair also you can find the blood vessels. Okay, so the blood vessel reaches to each and every part of the body. Okay, Samyuta, uh, I have given my number, so you please text me in that. Okay, I don't, I cannot add now. Okay, so we'll see that how these blood vessels are made. Okay, so it runs between the heart and the rest of the body. Okay, as in the previous class, I have shown how many types of blood vessels are there. Three. Hey, Yashwant, how five? So there are actually three major blood vessels. Three major blood vessels. Okay, no problem, but be in sense and then write. Okay, simply don't write in a hurry burry. So there are three major types of blood vessels. First, second, third. Okay, so the first one will be artery. Then second one we can write vein, and the third one is capillaries. You please ignore my spelling mistake. Okay, sometimes I can do capillaries. As I have already shown you how capillaries is formed, artery is formed, and vein is formed. Okay, so first one we'll see about arteries. Arteries. See, arteries is a blood carry blood from the heart to all parts of the body. Why? Because they are the one which carries all oxygenated blood. Means the from the heart, most of the like artery, the aorta and artery, which comes down and then divide. So from the aorta is the largest blood vessels. So from that, the many arteries will divide and re-divide again and again into many fine branches, and they will try to spread throughout the body. And in this way, they get connected to each and every cells of the body, and they supply the blood. Okay. Yashwant, today's notes, everything will be uploaded. Don't ask again and again. Okay. All things I'm uploading it. So don't worry. No need to ask. As end of the class in front of you, I will upload it. So no need to worry about it. So this carry blood from heart to all the parts of the body. All the parts of the body. Where they are present, they uh, or we can write it is present deep under the skin. Deep under the skin. Whereas artery carry blood in very high. Aditya, don't be busy in writing. You please listen what I'm saying. Okay. So when I ask question, that time you reply. Now you listen the class. So it is present just deep beneath under the skin and cannot be seen easily. You can see vein. If you see on your hand, you can see certain veins are there. So that is vein. That is not artery. Okay. 1 minute, student. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, okay, we'll continue. So it is present deep under the skin and cannot be seen easily, as arteries have thick elastic walls. They have thick elastic. Yesterday I have shown you all the pics about artery, veins and everything. Elastic wall, thick valve, how it is there. Okay, wall. As the blood flows at high pressure, high pressure, due to why there is a high pressure, because heart is giving that pressure, and due to that pressure the even heart is very small, which is upper part of the body, and the blood is reaching to all parts of the body. Okay, so this pressure is created by heart due to the due to pumping action, due to pumping action from the heart, from the heart through arteries. Is it my handwriting is so bad, Samyuta? You cannot understand. Now, okay, I'll try to write clearly. I'll improve my handwriting. Don't worry. Okay. Now, these arteries do not have valve. No valve is present. Okay. No valve in the artery. Only valve will be present in vein. Okay. The main artery in our body is aorta. See, I'm writing notes, all the notes in detail about arteries. Okay. So you don't need to have any trouble in understanding or studying. You just listen the class now, and notes I will provide you, so that you will not have any trouble. Okay. The main artery is aorta. I'll show you again today. I'll show you what how aorta looks like. Okay. Aorta. This aorta. See, not types. Artery is only one, but it reaches to different body and they get different name. For example, if artery reaches to stomach, they are called as gastric. Okay. If they are reaches to lungs, then they are called as pulmonary artery. If they reaches to liver, then they are called as hepatic artery. If they are reaches to pancreas, then it is called as pancreatic artery. Artery is artery. Okay, but different organ they get name based on that. If it is reaching in kidney, then it is called as renal artery. So it depends. Okay. This aorta is connected to left left ventricles, ventricle of heart. Yes, yes. It will carry oxygenated blood. In which color it will be? ventricle means one compartment. Okay. You can see in this picture that there is a compartment, right? Right, RA means right auricle, LA means left auricle, RV means right ventricle, and left ventricle. So there is a compartment. Smaller compartment is auricle and larger compartment is ventricle. Okay. So heart has four chamber: right auricle one chamber, left auricle second chamber, right ventricle third chamber, and left ventricle fourth chamber. Okay, so like that the chambers are present. And aorta, that we are talking about the blood vessels, aorta will arise from, this is aorta. This you can see the left ventricle, it arises from the left ventricle and it goes through this. Let me take this picture. And I'll hope you understand now. So see, this is right ventricle, left ventricle. This is right auricle and left auricle. So the aorta, this is aorta. You can see this one is aorta. So the blood from the left auricle, this left auricle carries oxygenated blood. Okay. So this is how the oxygenated blood will travel through aorta and it will go to the brain, and then it will come downwards and it will come down like this and give blood to the lower parts of the body. Okay. So we'll discuss about the heart, not now. Just to show you, I have brought this picture to visualize you the aorta. Aorta arises from the left ventricle. This is the aorta arising. Aorta starts from left ventricle and it goes to the like this. Okay. So it carries oxygenated blood from left ventricle. Left ventricle. You can see this is left ventricle to all the parts of the, means left ventricle supply oxygenated blood. Yeah, oxygenated blood is in red color, deoxygenated blood is in blue color. At end of the chapter I will tell you why it is given in that. Okay. So to all parts of the body it carries oxygenated blood, but there is another artery. I have told you, no one, there is a exception. Another artery called as pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery which carries deoxygenated blood. This is the one exception in the heart and our body. Okay. Pulmonary artery is connected to the right side of the heart. Or we can exactly say right ventricle of the heart. See in this picture, this is right ventricle and this is blue color. You see, this is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary, you can see here. Okay, so right side carries deoxygenated blood. Right hand side, always remember, right hand side of the heart will carry deoxygenated blood and the left hand side of the heart will carry oxygenated blood. So due to the pulmonary artery is connected on the right side, so this artery carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. So what is the name? Pulmonary means lungs, and it will go to the lungs. Okay, heart and carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs. To the lungs. Yeah, that's what I told you. If we cut red blood is coming, there is no blue blood comes out. I will answer for this question at end of the chapter. Why we are writing this? Okay, now we'll see the chapter. Okay, here I would like to add a note like this. Note that to give a emphasis, I will write here that arteries normally, listen properly, normally carry oxygenated blood. Always arteries will carry oxygenated blood. Okay, from where? From heart to all the body parts. All the body part. But pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Okay, very important point. You should know this by heart. Okay, pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Okay, second blood vessels we'll see about. Second one is vein. Veins, there are also blood vessels which carry blood from all the parts to the heart. Now artery took the blood from the heart to all parts of the body, and there should be some other blood vessel also from the all parts of the body, that deoxygenated blood should come to the heart. Okay, so the veins do this function. Okay, so these are the blood vessels. These are the blood vessels that carry blood from all the body parts to heart. If pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood, why it is not pulmonary vein? Pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. So that's what there is one exception here. We'll see that. Okay. These blood vessels present below the skin. You check your hand. Can you see the blood vessels? You can see in the color greenish blue. Greenish blue lines below the skin. Can you see? In hand, in body, wherever you can see. In hand, you can see. Mostly you can see in hand. Can you see green color lines or something? Yeah, that is vein. Okay. What they will carry? They meant to carry deoxygenated, but they carry deoxygenated oxygenated blood. No, that is because of skin. Okay, but it should be bluish green. Okay, deoxygenated blood from all the body parts to the heart. Okay, now we'll talk about the characteristics of vein. Characteristics of vein. If you see the vein, they have thin walls. Have thin walls and blood flows at low pressure. Because heart is not, no, they are carrying blood from organ. So organ is not creating any pressure. So the pressure will be low. Pressure is low here. And because of low pressure, because of low pressure, the veins have valve. Because of low pressure, veins have valve. Now what is the use of valve? For example, if the pressure is low, if blood is flowing, for example, you think that you are standing and the blood has to come from your toe to the heart. It is carried by veins. Now the pressure is low. So due to the low pressure, if the blood is traveling against the gravity, it is coming up and the gravity will pull the blood downward. In this way, what will happen? The blood will again go back. It may not reach. So the valve is present between the blood vessel in the vein, so that whenever the blood is coming up, it will not go down. So valve will prevent the backflow. This valve valve prevent the backflow of blood vessel. Now, blood. Okay, this is the function of. So that's why they have a valve which allow the blood to flow in one direction. Valve allow the blood flow in one direction. One direction. No, valve is like a sheet in a like this. Let us say that this is a vein, and vein has walls. Three walls are present. Okay, this is the outer thin walls. Okay, and this is the middle. So there are three layers. Okay, and between the three layers, that this is called as lumen. This is called as lumen. Lumen means opening. Through this lumen only the blood will pass. Okay, and in this there is a like this one valve is present. This is valve. So the when blood flows through this like this. So when blood flows, it will be stopped. Okay. So because of presence of this valve, the blood reaches to the heart again. It will not be any problem. Okay. That blood flow in one direction and prevent the backflow. If you see, usually vein carries deoxygenated blood, but pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. Why? You see in this picture, this is pulmonary vein. Okay. You can see here, this is the pulmonary vein. This pulmonary vein is attached to the left ventricle. This is, sorry, left auricle. Left auricle. Okay. So the left auricle, it means this pulmonary vein brings the blood from the lungs to the heart. So blood is purified. Where the blood is purified? Don't say heart or kidney. Okay, blood is purified in. Answer me. Blood is purified in where? Where blood is purified? Eh, Yashwan. Heart. No. It is lungs. Yeah. Rashmi Rekha, Shrutika. Correct. It is lungs. So the purified blood, how it will come to the heart? By which blood vessels? pulmonary vein. So pulmonary vein has to carry oxygenated blood. Okay. Okay. So I hope you understood so far. Can you differentiate what is difference between artery and vein? One homework I'm giving to you. Write the difference between artery and vein. See, whenever you write a difference between, you should write in this way. Make a column in this two and then divide the page into two half and then you start writing. Okay. First point, second, third, fourth, and fifth. How much point you know you should write. Okay. So this is the homework. What is the difference between? Write the difference between artery and vein. Okay. That is up to you. That I will leave the gap. In next class when I'll start, I will fill this place. Okay. So any doubt is there? Artery is present in heart and veins carry blood to the body. No. Artery and veins all are connected to heart. Okay, in a different style. So we are seeing about blood vessels now. When I'll teach about heart, we'll see that. Okay, slowly, step by step, we'll see. So any doubt is there or any questions? Okay. See, I'm uploading it in Drive. Go to this. See here. Can you find here a folder? See this. See, soft tissue, bone marrow means some it will be cut, but if you ask me, I will help you out. Okay. You can find, see all the slides are present here. Okay. So these all notes are there with you. I have written, see, circulatory system part 1, here part 2. Anything else? Bone marrow. Yeah, bone marrow I'll show you, see. See in this picture, this is bone marrow picture. Here there is a bone. I can see how the network is there. You can see there is a mesh-like network present here. You can see this. This is all. This is completely bone marrow. Okay, in this part is completely zoomed out, and you can see this mesh-like network forms a bone marrow. Okay, you can leave. There is no doubt. Thank you.